So today I will take you through uh, an AI tool that we call ChatGPT. ChatGPT is just an AI tool. Specifically, what it does is that like when you request something, or let's say you ask something, ChatGPT is in a position to reply whatever you ask. So it's an AI model that is trained on some certain data sets, and it has a very complex and advanced algorithm to be able to answer whichever question you come up with. And if it makes, let's say, mistakes, and then it goes ahead and collects them. So let me take you to the site and how it works. This is the site. Maybe let me see how you can access the site. If you just come in this uniform resource locator, and then you type open AI. You can see over here, this is the uniform resource locator of the site. Openai.com. Let me try to click on this. Let's see whether it can take you there. My internet connection is a little bit slow, but we are going there. Let's see. So as it's coming, maybe I can be elaborating more. Okay. So let me try to position this one over here. You can see this is the logo of OpenAI. Actually, it's the company or the organization that programmed ChatGPT. We have API here, we have research, we have blog, and then we have about us. So if you want to log in, you just need to come over here on API, and then you can see we have login and sign up. Sign up is when you want to create a new account. For login, you can log in when you have created an account already. So you can even log in using your Gmail account, so there is no need. So once you log in over here, you'll be landing on a very interface like this one over here, where you have new chat, you have light mode, you have OpenAI Discord, updates and frequent asked questions, and then you have somewhere you can log out. So for the mode, it's just changing the color of the interface. If I just click here, you can see now it becomes white, but I prefer the dark mode. And then we have OpenAI Discord. Discord is just like a community where developers or even other IT people who are in the industry, they use this platform called Discord. So over here at the bottom, you can see I'm having something like uh, somewhere like a chart where I can type. Let's say maybe I want to type something. Let me try to position this one over here. Let me say maybe I want to ask a certain question. Let's say maybe how to learn. Let's say how to learn programming. Let's say maybe this is my question that I want to ask. So once I hit enter, you can see the question pops up, and then ChatGPT will start answering my question actually. So you can see it is giving me solution over here. These solutions are not typed by me. It's just ChatGPT. It is trying to fetch from its database, and since it's a model, that means it's trained on a lot of data sets. So these are solutions from actually those data sets. So we have something that there are many ways to learn programming, but some popular methods include online tutorials and courses, books, practice, join a community. So a community, it can be on Discord, it can be on Slack or something. But you can see ChatGPT is giving us a very clear steps of how to go uh, about it. So let's say maybe I'm not satisfied by these tips and I want ChatGPT to explain more about this. I will say, let's say maybe I say illustrate more. If I say illustrate more, let's wait and see what pops up. Uh-huh. So it is saying online tutorial and courses, websites like Code Academy, okay, offer a wide range of programming courses for beginners. So it is trying actually to explain more than it have explained. So you see, like here we had up to here, but the whole of this sentence was added because I just said illustrate more. So it is now trying to go into much detail. So if you're not even satisfied, you can rephrase your question, but ChatGPT cannot lose to give you a certain solution. So it's a very, very wonderful artificial intelligence tool that is programmed on different data sets, which are huge and open-ended. So it is working more even, let's say, than Google, because when you ask a certain question, let's say to Google, which is more of technical, Google has an algorithm to fetch from different sites, but Google as a search engine will not provide these solutions. So let's wait. Here we had 5 steps, which are just narrow, but you can see over here, it is trying to elaborate these 5 steps in more detailed way. And even it's trying to give us a summary. Mhm. So suppose you're just like a programmer and you need to create an app or a certain website. You can use ChatGPT to create your website. Let's say maybe you're given an assignment in class. Let's say to add 2 numbers. Let's say how to add let's say two odd numbers. Let's say in in Python, in Python programming. Let me try to ask ChatGPT and see whether it has something in store. All right. So it is trying to tell me that in Python, you can add 2 numbers by using an addition operator, and here's an example. It actually even gives you comments in your codes, which is so sweet and wonderful. Internet connection, perhaps. Mhm. So because of the internet connection, responses are not coming, but you can just see it. You can just see it. Let me see whether it can provide responses again. Let's wait and see. This is sweet, I tell you. This is sweet. An application that is giving you codes plus comments for good readability is a very, very interesting application that is going to make it more easier for people even to learn programming. So you can see here, it is giving you a certain variable, the second one, and then there is a initiation of these values. And then you can see over here, it is doing an operation of adding 2 numbers, and then here we are trying to display those 2 numbers. Very wonderful product. Mhm. Mhm. So if you want, you can keep asking questions and you'll be getting responses. So it's not only used by the people in IT industry. Even if you're doing tourism, even if you're doing hotel, even if you're in healthy industry, let's say maybe you're sick and you have some symptoms, and you want to know even the disease you're suffering from. You can even ask ChatGPT. Let's say maybe, let's try to ask, let's say, signs of, uh, let's say, malaria. Uh, let's say signs of malaria. Maybe I could have been more illustrative in terms of asking. But you can see it is suggesting something out of my short question. Fever, you can see headache, see vomiting, you can see fatigue. So it cannot miss at least to give you something out of uh, out of the question that you just asked. Mm. So it's a very, very wonderful uh, open AI tool. So just in brief, I can say it's just a model that is trained to interact, let's say, in a conversation way. So the dialogue format just makes it just like possible for ChatGPT to answer follow-up questions, admit its mistakes, let's say challenges, even incorrect premises, and even reject inappropriate requests. And also, I can say that it's just like, let's say, a Sebring model, uh, which can, let's say, instruct GPT, which is trained to follow up an instruction, even in a prompt, and provide detailed responses. So it works as a human, but more of an advanced human, let me say. Mm. Thank you so much for watching. If you just like this video, if it happened that you like this video, subscribe on my channel and keep watching. I'll be posting more videos about IT related career and industry. Thank you so much. I'm Isaac Tomwine.